other two because the rear pin will cover them up. Put the whole thing on the target and release. Sight it in that way. Sight it in at 20 or 25 yards. Okay. Once we have this one done, then you've got the horizontal pin configuration. Well, with these, each pin moves individually. Well, with this one, if we were sighting this one in, what we would do is move the top two completely up out of the way. We'd start with the bottom pin, get it lined up in the Y. We're going to start out at 10 yards. The reason I want you at 10 yards, I know you're going to be on the target. Put the bottom pin in the Y, put it on the target and release. Shoot 2 arrows. Chase your arrows with the front sight on. Shooting left, move it left. Shooting high, move it up. Shooting low, drop it down. Once you get it set at 10, back up to 20 and just check it. If that's where you want your short yardage pin to be set at, is 20 yards, then put your mark there. Now back on up 30 yards and check it. Make any adjustments you need to get it sighted in at 30. And just say if you wanted your furthest on this particular site, since it's 3 pins, just say our longest yardage was going to be 40 yards. Well, when we backed at 40 yards, we'd dial that bottom pin in. Once we got it set, that pin becomes my anchor point. And what I mean by that is, no matter what distance I'm shooting, every time I draw the bow back, that 40-yard pin is going to line up in the Y. I never take it out. If I'm shooting 20 yards or less, I put my 20-yard pin on the target by itself and I release. 30 yards, I put the middle pin on the target by itself and I would release. The bottom pin never comes out of the Y. If I'm shooting 40 yards, I've got the bottom one in the Y, put the whole thing on the target and release. That's it. That's all it is to it. I've covered in this video, I've covered the different pin configurations. If you guys, some of you are still watching the video on the vertical pins, one thing I failed to tell you is even though you've got 3, 5, or 4 dots on that vertical pin, if you wanted to shoot a 1-pin or 2-pin system, you can do it real easy. You can drop the front box assembly down, line the top one up in the Y, put the whole thing on the target and release. Like I said, you'll never see the bottom 2 or however many you got left. If you want to shoot 2 pins, you line up on the second. That becomes your anchor point. That's the way you do it. So you can shoot as many pins or as less pins as you want to with any of these sights. I thank you for taking the time to watch the video. I hope it's been a big help to you. Should you have any problems, my contact information is on the packaging. You can go to our website or feel free to call us. But we'll be more than happy to work with you to get you taken care of, to get the site working for you. Thank you for your time. I'd like for you guys to be sure to check out the different links on that we have, to visit our friends, and check out their products, and let them know that Extreme Outdoor Products sent you there. There'll be 2 or 3 different TV show web links on there. You can go to their websites, get their show times, their dates, their channels. So be sure to check their shows out as well and let your friends know about them.